Yellow, yellow, yellow. Test, test, test. I think we're good. Cool. All right, we're picking this one up where we left off, plus some beer. So we'll see. Also, there's like the subscribe button is like right on my face, and I don't know how to move it. So let's see. Let's just move. What if I moved my face up there? Who needs to see me anyway? Let's do that. All right. All right, here's where we're at. We're working on this little, I'm calling it Anthem right now. Because that's the working title. And we put in a little bit of work offline, but here's where we're at. Enjoy, I hope. A lot of new music came out the last couple of weeks, so wherever you get your music, look for me. My name is Jordan Gust. And I just do this for fun. I think it's better than sitting around, you know? And I do it so often, I figured I would put it online, I guess. I don't know. Something to do. My dad always said, one beer, one water. And that's a rule I live by. He never said anything about vaping, though. I know he's not a fan. I'm not a fan either. I don't want to, but it's just so good. Baseline. I love it. Okay. That might not work, actually. Sorry guys, that's not gonna work. We've got a baseline that changes halfway through, so we have to correct that, take that out, and then loop this. It's close, but it doesn't work. All right, resume. Yeah. Little James Bond. Not smooth. We'll work on that. Not smooth. We'll clean that up. Ew. All right. Shoot. Yeah, it doesn't, you know, she's early, I guess is what I'll say. Yeah, so a lot to clean up for sure. The transitions between like 105 and 113, or at 105, at 113, not smooth. Also, like 97 to 113 seems to be like a breakdown in itself, but then a 113 to 129 is also like a breakdown. So like I love the sound. I think it's a cool sound, but the it's not organized by any means yet, and also doesn't have a ending. I don't even think we're, to be honest, I don't even think we're close to the ending. Another concern that I have is the drums. The drums have a lot of reverb on them, which makes it sound like it's you know, like in a hall, right, in a concert hall. And I love how like aggressive they are, like, and I love the line of it for sure. But if we're gonna break down, the drums got to break down too. So I think I'm gonna have to find a breakdown drums that also match the reverb hall kind of feel of it, so it still feels like it's in a big hall, but maybe just a little bit more subtle with the feel. And when you're working with samples, I mean, that's hard to do, I guess, because I'm not good at like working the adjusting sounds of samples or sounds, I guess. So like I don't know, I'm not experienced enough or educated enough on how to like adjust sounds yet. So that might be something that we're gonna be forced to learn, which is great, you know, not a problem, but it's just it's gonna be a little bit of a journey here. So you know, I was thinking about these videos and like who would care to watch these. So like sometimes I fall asleep to like just nonsense videos like Family Guy or whatever, like just have something on to fall asleep to. And I thought that these could be good to like just throw on and then like fall asleep to, because I think they're boring. Like I don't think that they're not engaging, but like I don't know, there's like cool sounds and then there's just like slow progressions, and that's like I feel like I could put you to sleep to this, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but anyway, I guess let's get to work. Where do we want to start? So I think we're good at 89. Like from 89 on, I think we're probably good. Like I don't hate the sound. I think it's relatively organized. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, so the guitar is like, it's cool, but it comes out of nowhere, and I don't like that. I like to, my sounds typically like bleed into the next section. So when something's so abrupt like that, like the guitar solo here at 97, it's like, where did that come from? So a lot of times I fade into stuff, or you've seen me do like, I'll oops, I don't want to highlight all of that, but like I'll bring this over, right? And then I'll duplicate, and then I'll kind of fade into that. I don't think you can do that with a guitar solo, so it might be good how it is, like it just comes out of nowhere, but it's definitely choppy. It's so abrupt, and I don't like that. I like my sound to be very smooth, and you just kind of fade into the next section. So I have to figure out how to do that, because I do think, I mean, 97 bar is a hell of a journey, right? Like it starts, something's got to happen at some point, you know? So I have to figure out a way to fade into this guitar solo. It's tricky, I don't know. Maybe it would be smart to start with the drums. These, by the way, are different bass lines that I found that have a similar sound. They're from the same, you know, sampler artist. So they work. This is a tricky sample to work with, because halfway through, like we already saw with this bass line, where was that? Here. Like the first half of it, here's a good one right here. If we're looking at this bar, the first half of it is just from 57 to 59. No, sorry, 57 to 61. It's a repeat, it's a duplicate. And then from 61 to 65, it changes, you know, it kind of goes up a key or changes keys, I don't know. So any sample that I work with has to follow that pattern. Or we have to manipulate it like we did here and just cut it in half and then duplicate so it matches. So it's a little bit tricky, so it's not super universal, so I can't just kind of throw any sample in there, unfortunately. But that's okay. Let's think here. Whoops. One more thing, it just helps me to say it out loud so I can remember. This drum line over top of the existing drum line, like the main drum line, it sounds awfully messy, you know? It sounds like, how is it possible to play this like intro fill over top the main bass line? And when I tried to like just erase the main bass line like this, it just sounds super empty. So I can't decide yet if it sounds okay to have them over top of each other, because they definitely don't sound okay like on its own. Take a listen. Terrible. Right, you can't, I mean, that just doesn't work. Let's undo that split and then listen to it together. So I've gone back and forth. I think I'll probably just end up leaving it over top of one another, because I think it's like believable at least. So I'll probably leave it, but I don't know. I think that's more of like a end of song kind of polish that I can work on. Sometimes I just get antsy and I just release stuff, even though it's probably not ready, and it is what it is. But anyway, okay, where are we going here? Let's start at 81. Sorry, man, one more thing. This sample here. There's a lot of similar samples to that within this deck that I'm working with that I will show you here. Because there's a lot going on in this one little bar here, not bar, but you know, this one chunk here. There's a lot going on. I don't know if I like the who's, the who. I mean, I do like them. I just don't know if it fits there. So that's something that, I mean, we got a lot of work to do. I got to start taking notes up here because I'll forget all of this. But yeah, we'll see. It has a place in this song for sure. I just don't know if it's here. Yeah, so I just moved this one up. I wonder if that is enough to blend, to kind of hide the guitar. Nah, nope. I think what we're gonna try to look for is just, so there's so many pieces happening in this one. I think what we're gonna wanna do is just to pick a piece of that one and continue that on. Do you know what I mean? So it's like maybe just the who's, who. Maybe just the piano, right? So I think we'll continue on and bleed that over into the guitars. All right, let's go to instruments. Let's go to vocals and see if we can find what we were looking for here. Let's mute. Oh, I have to set up my splice plug-in here. Splice bridge. And you hide. Oh, sorry. And we gotta set this to D minor. But I think I found it. As soon as that loads. Come on, baby. I know you want to load for me. We found it. We just got to get this bridge activated. It's probably too small for you to see, but it's loading. Downloading is what it says. Come on now. All right, we'll take it. despite what I said at the beginning with the Who's, not loving the Who's, we're gonna indulge, go with it because it sounds all right. And I'm so unorganized with this one. It's not often where I'll like be harshly organized, but every single time I'm not, I always wish I was, but we're not doing that today. Anyway, here we go. Let's see if this guitar solo sounds better with these Who's. No, I did not like that. Okay, see, I like that. I like that next part. So we have to apply that somehow to this first part. Like with the violins kind of come in early a little bit. I don't know what I'm looking at or talking about, but I like the way it works. I don't know if that vocal is right. So let's pick another aspect of that crowded sample and try that instead of the Who's. I mean, I don't hate the Who's, but that is not the right one. What are we talking about here? This one? Nope. What are we doing? Why am I lost? Is it this? No. Oh, is this? What? Oh, was it this? I don't know what just happened. That's the beer. That's definitely the beer. All right. All right, let's take the keys from that. Let's take the piano from that. Let's try that. And we also have the synth. We can try that. There it is. That might work. Let's try it. So instead of the Who's, we're gonna try the piano. Let's see what happens here. me crazy, but let's transpose that up 12. Let's see what happens with that. It's okay. I gotta hear it again, I think. Okay. I like it. I don't love it, I like it. I don't love it because the ending bass line, which is the second half, if you recall, is different, and we have no match for that. So we're missing 109 to 113 on the keys. So we need to find something that matches 109 to 113. So that means what we're going to be looking for is something longer than 11 seconds on splice. So something in the 22, 23 range would be great. It's going to be hard to listen for. So let's mute that piano. Let's go to this and let's listen for something. Nope. Here. Nope. Nope. Oh, shoot. Misclick. What'd I do? I got rid of piano. Sorry, guys. On B. Might be. Here. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, let's go. I love it when I find it. All right, here we go. We got it. All right, what are we doing here? We're pasting to there. Paste, no paste. There we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna cut at 105. We might have to transpose, we'll see, but let's get rid of this. Let's see what that sounds like. Yikes, that didn't work. That did not work. Let's try up 12. I don't think it's gonna work. Terrible. Terrible. Call me crazy, but let's split the difference here. I have no idea. Oh, did I mess up? Yeah, dude, I messed up. Of course that didn't sound right. Okay, this is the end of it, right? So we need to go like this. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I have to match to this bass line. Of course that didn't work. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We're getting close. Let's try this here. Got it. We got it. Fantastic. All right. Delete. Move that up. We can delete that. No, I'll leave that. All right. It's not perfect, I don't think. I think it still needs some massaging, a little bit of oil, but we're close. Let's try it from 93. Hear it fresh. Beauty. All right. I was curious while I was listening to that if we did, because we transposed up 12, what if we just did the regular about there? Let's do there. See if this makes sense. Minus 12, 0. Just add a little bit of layer to it. See if it sounds any better. All right, I really want to address the drums from 97 to 113. I would love to find that same drum set, just with less intensity. I don't know if I can. This is where knowing how to do like Logic drums would be fantastic. But I just don't know how. I'm just not smart enough. I just don't have enough brain power. I want the same drum line, I just want it less. I want the same sound, you know, the same reverb, the same hall sound. I just want less slam. How do I do that? All right, we'll try two things. We'll look for the same sample family as this one. Oops, as this one is in. And if we can't, if there's not one that's lighter, then we'll try Logic drums, I guess, and just turn it down a bit, the intensity. But that's gonna be boring, man. I don't want to do that. All right, let's try it. What do we got here? Okay, so we're gonna look for in my saved sounds TS_MD_150. Is this the right one? Let's find out. The heck? I guess I got it already. What do we have here? Tight and ringy. Tight and ringy. Oh, shoot. I mean, we found it, but we have to keep to the same sound, you know? Shoot. All right. That's tight and ringy. We don't want tight and ringy. We want solid rockin' smasher. Drums. Live. No. Nice. Song's not ready for that. Dang. That's cool. High key, that might be what we actually want for this bit. Ah, shoot. I get distracted. We can't do that. Just thinking there's so much work to do with all of these samples. They're gonna the drums are gonna tell the story of this song for sure. Because I have this same drum loop this whole song and it's sick. It's so cool, but there's so much texture here that I have not taken advantage of. So there's a lot of work to do. Anyway, here we go. Oh. That might be it. That's it. This is it. That's it. I think that's it. Because it's less than what we have, but still follows the same energy. Oh shoot, is it less than? That made me just think that maybe what we have at the start isn't enough, and then we can come down to what it is now. Oh man. I'm overwhelmed suddenly. There's too many possibilities here. I don't know, I'm on page 2 of 4. And then you misclick, and then it's all over. Oh man, where was I? I think I was there. That's cool. Maybe later. That's fucking sweet too. Remember what I said earlier about falling asleep to this? No chance. That'll be cool. I like that. Yeah. Later. We have options. That's a plus. Sometimes we don't even have options. So having options is a good thing for sure. All right, so the goal right now is to, we're going into a breakdown, essentially. And we're breaking down, and we're just thinking drums. So we're gonna break down from these drums. Oops. Sorry. Okay. It's tough because it sounds so good, you know. The drum, I love the drums right there, but we have to change it up, you know. It'll be too boring. There it is. Sometimes you just gotta make a decision, you know. Oh, shoot. Let's see what that sounds like. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Whoop. Try this one. See what happens. That wasn't it either. All right, I gotta step away. I need a breath. So, cheers.